We're good, Council.
Awesome, thank you. Welcome, everybody, to the Township of Nipissing Council meeting, September 2nd, 2025. Start time 6:30. Do you have any disclosure of pecuniary interest? But I'm gonna hold my hand up. Yes, for accounts, for me. And with the amended agenda, Mr. Elston is able to join us. We amended the agenda for tonight. So next is staff and committee reports. Councillor Falapenko.
Nothing for me at this point.
Awesome.
No, I haven't. Nothing.
I have nothing either.
All right, that is easy. No question. Wonderful. So we need a resolution to adopt the minutes of the August 12th council meeting. That's it. Thank you. So, got it. I'm moving faster than you probably should. Right. So R 2025-151 moved by Councillor Scott, seconded by Councillor Tyler Pickler, that the minutes of the regular council meeting held August 12th, 2025 be adopted as published. Carried. Yep. Next on the agenda is support for making the NORDS pilot program permanent and expanding the program eligibility. We all read it. Any questions? It's a great idea. We talked about it. I think it's great.
I think expanding it wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Some very valuable. Very valuable.
And we banked our last 4 years, and that's what allowed us to do the stone cutters over.
So if everyone's in favor, number R 2025-152, Roberta seconder. Whereas the Northern Ontario Resource Development Support (NORDS) pilot program was introduced to help Northern Ontario municipalities address infrastructure pressures resulting from natural resource sector activities. And whereas the funding provided through the NORDS pilot program was very well received by the municipal sector, as it delivered timely, much needed financial support to many communities across the north. And whereas the program allowed for strategic stacking of multi-year allocations in order to support large-scale infrastructure initiatives, critical to community development, health and safety, and economic growth. Therefore, it be resolved that the Council of the Township of Nipissing requests the Government of Ontario to make the Northern Ontario Resource Development Support (NORDS) program a permanent fixture of its support to northern municipalities. Further, that the province consider expanding the program eligibility to recognize the significant impact that agricultural equipment and operations have on municipal infrastructure in rural communities, and expand the scope of the program to include these activities. All in favor? Here. So next on the agenda is the resolution to approve the amended purchase of the municipal software pro package. Oh, you're good. So we'll go in a second. Number R 2025-153, moved by Councillor Chalabanco and seconded by Councillor Kirby. Whereas the municipal taxation and finance software utilized by the Township of Nipissing will no longer be supported after December 31st, 2025. And whereas transition efforts to TownSuite software have been in process since April 2022 without a successful conversion of the data for the township needs. Now, therefore, the Council of the Township of Nipissing authorizes the termination of the service agreement with Townspeed effective December 31st, 2025, and that the quotation received from Unisoft be accepted. Software cost at $25,860, conversion cost of $10,750 to be supported from the modernization grant reserve. All in favor? Carried. So next is the resolution to accept a quote for the revision and installation of a single rail steel beam guide rails. Thank you.
We've been wanting to call them guardrails all week, so it's okay.
It's hard. Yeah, so, questions? No? This is okay. So, I need a mover and a seconder. Number R 2025-154, moved by Councillor Scott, seconded by Councillor Chaladenko, that we accept quote number 250808 D3AK and number 250826K from M&G Fencing Incorporated for a combined total of $46,840 before applicable taxes, for the provision and installation of a single rail beam guide rail along the Stonecutters Culvert and South River Road Culvert. All in favor? Next, we're going to accept, or we want a resolution to authorize the District of the Perry Sound Social Services Administration, or DSAP, use of the Township of Nipissing Community Center for program use. This is awesome, getting people into the community center. That was a great idea. I'm over in a second. Number R 2025-155, moved by Councillor Perky, seconded by Councillor Scott. Whereas a request has been received from the District of Perry Sound Social Services Administration Board for the use of the Township of Nipissing Community Center for 1 day per month to provide community support services locally. Whereas Council passed user fee bylaw 2024-33 to charge fees for permits and services offered by the township, including rental fees for the Township of Nipissing Community Center. And whereas waiving the fees for the community clinic supports council's strategic plan and the community wellbeing plan of 2024. Now, therefore, the half-day rental fee for the Township of Nipissing Community Center would be waived once a month for the District of Perry Sound Social Services Administration Board to offer a community clinic. All in favor? Awesome. Carried. Very good. That's awesome.
That could be expanded on too. That could be expanded on too with other services and.
Well, once it starts, then once people realize it's there, that will give us a base.
And I think it's people in the building to understand what they can use it for. That's awesome. Okay, so the next is the resolution to authorize attendance of the 2025 Northeastern Municipal Council Workshop. So it's October 21st and 22nd in Sudbury. So right now we have myself and Lisa going, Chris and Kristen. Yes. Anybody else?
I thought we were all going, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need a mover and a second. Sir Chalatenko. So R 2025-156, moved by Councillor Chalapico, seconded by Councillor Scott, that we authorize Councillor Steve Kirby, Councillor Shelley Foote, Councillor Lisa Chalapico, Chris Crosby Hodgkins, and Kristen Letter to attend the 2025 Northeastern Municipal Council Workshop, October 21st and 22nd in Sudbury. All in favor? Carried. Next is the resolution to authorize the donation of $500 to the Commander Community Center. Seconded. Number R 2025-157, moved by Councillor Chalapico, seconded by Councillor Kirby. Whereas council supports the initiatives of the Commander Community Center and the valuable supports it provides to the community. And whereas council has received a request for funding support from the Commander Community Center. Now therefore, council approves a $500 donation to the Commander Community Center, Amanda Community Center, to assist in offsetting the operational costs. Okay, we're going to authorize the purchase of an installation of 2 no fishing on the beach area signs to be posted at Lynx Beach and Wolf Lake Beach. Number R 2025-158, moved by Councillor Kirby, seconded by Councillor Chalapico. Whereas a safety concern was submitted to council from a concerned citizen regarding fishing taking place from the public beach areas. And whereas council identifies this activity as a potential safety risk to those utilizing the beach area. Now therefore, the purchase and placement of no fishing in beach area signs are authorized by council for Lynx Beach and Wolf Lake Beach. And that a bylaw restricting these activities to appropriate locations be researched and created for review of council at a future meeting. All in favor? We want to authorize the submission of a grant application to the Office of the Fire Marshal for a fire department cancer prevention, minor infrastructure modernization, lithium ion incident response grant. We're in a second.
So one grant, or is it
They've done it in a couple of waves.
3 years.
separate? Yeah, because the one's just Wi-Fi, right? The Wi-Fi improvement, the minor infrastructure.
No, yes, you can use it in remote locations for Wi-Fi.
Oh, is that what the intention is?
Minor infrastructure would be like a gear room and certain things like that.
R 2025-159, moved by Councillor Kirby, seconded by Councillor Scott, that he authorizes the submission of a grant application to the Office of the Fire Marshal for a fire department cancer prevention, minor infrastructure modernization, lithium ion incident response grant. All in favor? Resolution to authorize the attendance of the District of Parry Sound Municipal Association's fall meeting, Friday, September 26th.
I would like to go.
Anybody else is wanting to go? Moved and seconded. So R 2025-160, moved by Councillor Chalmers, seconded by Councillor Scott, that we authorize Councillors James Scott, Steve Kirky, staff Chris Prospery Hitchin, Hodgkins, to attend the District of Parry Sound Municipal Association's meeting Friday, September 26, 2025. All in favor? Next is approving the fall newsletter. Fantastic. Looks amazing.
No errors either.
Oh, that's that.
Oh, I went through it.
I think I went through it twice. I enjoyed it. Nice job.
Kristen worked really hard on it. I had a couple pages in there, but Kristen worked very hard on it, so.
And thanks for making Cherioga so.
And you're gonna make the ladies very happy.
Yeah.
And we're in a second. Number R 2025-161, moved by Councillor Chalmers, seconded by Councillor Kirky, that we approve the fall newsletter 2025 for circulation as presented. Next is to okay, correspondence.
That's the thing that was missing, is the actual. Because we couldn't copy the whole.
Okay, so first thing on the correspondence was the Ombudsman's Ontario. There's the hard copy for it, 2024-2025 annual report.
We did our one.
We had one,
We did that one.
but it didn't proceed to an investigation, so they were contacted. It was a case received, so the township has made the same.
Does this just mean that more people are paying attention?
Yeah.
I'd love to read some of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's available online as well.
Yeah, I prefer, I'll return it.
Next thing was a resolution to approve resolution requesting. Resolution requesting a moratorium on aerial spraying of phosphate in the Nipissing Forest. It was received August 12th. Good with that, good with that?
The council wanted to,
Yes.
would like to support that at the next meeting.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
We will pull that out for our next meeting.
Okay.
And next is the North Bay Parry Sound District Health Unit, the invitation to the upcoming climate change and health symposium. Focused on land planning, water, and food security. So that's September 24th. Anyone's interested in that? The last thing.
So that's one at the museum in North Bay, it's a half day.
And the last one is the Blossom Agricultural Society, thanking us for the sponsorship for the whole. So we need to accept. So R 2025-162, moved by Councillor Kirkby, seconded by Councillor Chalapico, that we receive the correspondence report as presented. And at this point, I'm going to step away.
Yes. And
Councillor
Councillor Kirk.
Kirkby, you got it.
I need a mover and a seconder. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is for the statement of accounts. R 2025-163, moved by Lisa.
I voted down.
Okay, Lisa, okay. That the statement of accounts dated August 12th, 16th, 21, and 27, 2025, totaling $774,558.02 be approved. Questions?
Nope, policing's on there, that's why it's up there.
And a radiator repair.
That was for the tandem dump truck. They're a plastic rad tank, so they wear and break.
Pretty quickly.
It's 5 years old.
So good.
It's absolutely ludicrous that they put plastic tanks in trucks, but anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then charge that for it. But, it is what it is.
all right, all in favor? Carried. Do I sign that? I guess I have to.
Bylaw to confirming the proceedings of council at its meeting held September 2nd, 2025. Mover and a second. R 2025-164, moved by Councillor Kirkby, seconded by Councillor Scott, that we pass bylaw number 2025-24, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the council at its meeting held September 2nd, 2025. Read the first, second, and third time and passed the second day of September 2025. All in favor? Adjournment. So who brought us?
Well, I knew you were sitting there hovering.
2025-165, moved by Councillor Chalapico, seconded by Councillor Kirkby, that the meeting be adjourned at 6:53 p.m. The next regular meeting to be held September 16th, 2025. All in favor? Carried.